begun.
Ready?
Yeah, so ready. Tristan's starting.
Hey, I'm Tristan. I'm Dan.
I'm Jamie. I made the kazoo.
Come on, boys. This is supposed to be serious.
It is serious. Hi, we're the Darling Buds. Thank you very much for taking the time out to come and play with us.
Thank you. So, this question is from Isabel in Louisiana. We're all super excited about the Darling Buds' upcoming album and growing fame. What can you tell us about the Darling Buds' future and what's to come?
Wow, go on, Roland. You love this one.
Yeah. So we'll finish LA. We go back to England, and we've got like meetings and stuff. It's all kind of hush hush and a little bit secretive. What we can say is that we're doing a one-off festival in England in the summer, which is cool. And like we found out loads of people are coming from abroad, which is really exciting. Then we're going to look to release the CD. We'll be doing that ourselves. So like we're hard work getting it mixed and mastered at the moment. We've got the first mixes actually from Copenhagen, and we're all really pleased with how it's sounding. And then after that, we want to follow up with a UK tour, and then I guess we'll do a European tour, and then a world tour, take over the world tour, and America. Because loads of people want us everywhere, so like we want to go to all the places. Obviously, we can't go to Australia tomorrow because we haven't released the CD yet. So we'll do England, we'll cover England, then we'll look out to Europe, and then we'll like look to America and other places. So
Italy seems to be pretty hot.
Germany.
Italy and Germany seem to be pretty hot spots for us. So
And a bit of Russia as well.
bit of Russia.
yeah.
Just a bit there, bear in mind. Not all of it.
Yeah, that's
We
a lot.
will
That's
get
a lot of
Some of it's
country.
very cold.
Yeah.
We will get to everyone though.
You're going to get to everyone?
Wow.
Near enough.
Every single
Try.
person.
That
That's
is
mad.
I'll try. I'll get there.
That is a problem.
That's Thomas
what
Bowen.
This one's from Chloe in California. Will the Darling Buds ever have an album or on iTunes or a CD?
Yeah, as Roland just said, we've just so we've used the singles for the summer. So they will be released via iTunes and also in hard copy. That will come out in the summer, and it'll be a sort of a slow burner in terms of each song will be released one at a time, and then you'll be able to buy all four together with a couple of other bonus things on it. And also we'll probably also do some hard copies with the fans, because that, people seem to really appreciate that. And I think one thing that we've done is we tried to at least break down that barrier between artist and fan relation anyway, just because I know how important it is, spending time with you guys. So the CD will be there and it will be soon. So don't hold your breath, because it's longer than 3 minutes, but wait for us. It's coming, I promise.
Okay. This is from Molly in Brisbane, Australia. Who are your musical idols, and where do you get your inspiration?
Tristan, do you want to take this one, mate? Who's your musical idol? We've all got very weird music tastes.
Yeah.
Mr. Blobby, big one for me.
I like a lot of technical guitarists. I mean, I listen to probably some of the heaviest music out of the band. We all listen to a lot of different stuff. But stuff like Paul Gilbert, really technical guitarist. I like to look at his stuff, and Tesseract is a new band that I've listened to recently, which is a lot of fun.
Dan?
Yeah.
I have a real soft spot for pop music. I listen to all sorts of stuff. I grew up listening to Stevie Wonder. It's a big influence on my dad, so it became a big influence on me. And Michael Jackson, the big pop stars, rock gods that there are. I don't listen to so much rock music, I guess, as you guys, but I sort of bring some slightly different influences to the band, hopefully.
Yeah.
Some odd beats.
Odd beats.
Odd beats.
That's one thing you bring is odd beats.
Odd beats, sometimes in time as well. Sometimes. Otherwise, just all sorts, really. Anything.
I grew up, my mum and dad were in the music industry, so, I grew up listening to pretty much everything. I started with my mum. My mum sort of worked alongside, massive artists. My dad worked alongside Michael Jackson, and then my mum moved into classical music and then classical crossover. So my house was always full of wild and weird inspiration. I think, for me nowadays, I find myself listening to, if it was to be a modern artist, I find myself listening to bands like Biffy Clyro. I really appreciate what they've done for the British music scene particularly. They started back when I was about 14, back when I first started playing in bands. They were sort of just gaining success in a little town called Brighton. And they were from Scotland, but they were sort of playing in and around Brighton area in the south of England, and a friend of mine, band Tellison, would play with them at school, and they sort of nip off, and sort of to watch them grow as I've grown up, that's definitely influenced me in some way, and I think you can hear in some of the style of songs that we have, I think you can definitely hear that influence new song that we have called Dragons.
Yeah, so I used to play in a rock band from when I was 12. I toured the UK in a death metal band at 16. And then I was in like a pop band. So I'm influenced by all sorts of stuff. Bands I'm listening to now are like Bastille, 1975, and a lot of Jamie Campbell Bower.
Didn't see that one coming.
That was good.
This one's from Georgia in Melbourne, Australia. If you could play with any band of your choice, dead or alive, no matter if they're no longer together, who would it be?
Mikey Bell. T? One word answer. Not one word, but one band answer.
Foo Fighters would be fun.
Yeah.
Or they're a bit of an age gap, though.
That's right.
I'd love to tour with Biffy, like Jamie said. Biffy Flow. I think we'd do good with them.
There was a great artist called Daphne and Celeste from England. You'll have to believe me on this one. But go look it up. Daphne and Celeste.
Daphne and Celeste are real, you'll have to believe me.
Yeah.
That's the title.
Or Evanescence.
Evanescence. Yeah.
They're back together now, aren't they?
They are, yeah.
Yeah, I'd wear all black. I love that.
I think Biffy's a good shout, actually. That would be fun. They're always naked, though. I'm not sure if that's...
They are always toppers. Simon Neil's got a
cool,
rocking bod.
Yeah, he's got great tattoos.
Does have good
And
tattoos.
there's some good facial hair in the band as well, which I
Great
can
facial
get down with.
Yeah, not so much.
I would not be down with that.
Yeah.
Two of us.
We're
Come
screwed.
up with a band name, and that is from Maggie in Virginia.
Hi Maggie in Virginia. I came up with the band name. It's funny, there's a pre-existing band from the 1980s called the Darling Buds, of which I was completely unaware. Not until recently. I mean, I found out fairly swiftly. But I thought, screw it. Then from the 80s. Yeah, I mean, Shakespeare was, obviously for me, being British and English and so on and so forth, it's a big influence on us, and we taught him at school, and just liked the Darling Buds. It was nice. I thought it's weird. The band's gone through so many different lineups and so many different sounds. Yeah, and the name has seemed to fit every sound, which is weird. I would have thought that when we go into like deep dubstep, electro, I'm not sure that the Darling Buds. 8 months time. Yeah, when we change the style of music,
One day.
and I'll no longer be in it. I'll be kicked out. Yes, it was I. Said the Walrus.
If you were a chair, who would you want to sit on you? And that's from...
That's such a loaded question. Go on, T. Who do you want to sit on you? Don't say Jennifer Lawrence.
I don't know. Off the top of my head.
Caught me by surprise. That question, wasn't it?
I don't know. So we'll go first.
Wow, it's me then, is it? I'd go Taylor Swift. Why not? She sits on chairs quite a lot. She's playing guitar, so she's quite experienced at sitting on chairs.
She does.
I wouldn't want an amateur chair sitter. They might, cause me some problems. So,
Yeah.
I feel like she needs some support.
I'd like
been
to.
through some tough times.
Well, that's what I was going to say. I think I'd like to be a wingback chair, and I'd like Lindsay Lohan to sit on me, because then I feel like I could give her a hug, like a little cuddle. Do you know what? Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that sort of thing.
Yeah.
I feel like she needs that.
Yeah. Roland, up to you.
Heather Graham.
Heather Graham.
So he knew the answer to that already. Didn't even have to think.
Tristan, we're coming back to you, mate. Have you found out? Have you decided yet? One of your.
What about
John Goodman as well. I feel like that would be a real test of my strength and ability as a chair. John Goodman would really.
Orson Welles.
Any other names for the Darling Buds? If so, what? From Emmeline in Perth, Australia.
People used to call me names at school, but it wasn't because I was in a band. So no, we didn't. Never. I used to play drums in another band when I was really young, when I was like 14, 15. I was playing in a band called William Kay. And I also played drums in a band called Painters Field. Strangely. Yeah. Weird, my strange career as a drummer.
Need to move these to me.
Wow. Hey, hit me.
We're bonding.
Should hear me talk. We're bonding.
Bonding, this is bonding.
Yeah. There you go.
What is the best place that you've ever been to? And that's from, I think it's Alina or
Alina.
As a band or as a...
Yeah, as
As a band.
Yeah.
I mean,
Tristan's house.
this is Roland's first trip. Well, second trip.
Yeah.
Second trip on the road with us, we did Copenhagen, and now here. So out of those two,
Both equally amazing, I think, for me. I don't
oh,
know.
that was
like,
so PC.
yeah, this one, probably LA. No disrespect to Copenhagen, but like there were long days, 14 hours every day in the studio.
Yeah.
LA is a bit more chilled out. Like today, we were riding bikes up and down Sentinel.
I'm so bad.
Yeah,
I'm so bad.
really red faced at the moment.
But I think we look healthy though.
I hope so.
Sort of. Yeah.
We love LA. Obviously, we love LA. I mean, I've been here a bunch of times, so you know, obviously for acting stuff and for work outside of the band. So LA's it's not really sort of a new town, a new city for me. We did Hong Kong. The three of us did Hong Kong.
Yeah.
And that was
pretty great.
That was pretty banging.
I think it's an awesome hotel. On the junk, seeing the city at night.
Yeah. Be careful. He means boat, by the way.
Yes.
He says that.
Yes.
I really want to
Junk is a boat.
Make sure
Yes.
that everyone knows that.
We were on a boat, and
and
we took the boat around some of the islands
yes.
and had dinner. But going out of the bay, I guess, and seeing that city lit up at night, which is the most amazing thing we've probably seen together.
Yeah.
And the views from the
Apart from each
hotel
other.
were amazing.
Apart from when the boat was rocking, I suppose, then it got a bit.
Did you fall over?
We all fell over.
No, I didn't. I fell over. I didn't fall over.
No, you
Sorry, Gus,
were there
I
with
missed
me.
this trip.
No, I didn't.
We were like kneeling up, but then we all fell over. Like
You'll come. Don't worry. We're off. We're going back. We're coming back for you, Hong Kong. We're coming for you.
What is your secret talent from Sarah in Denmark? This is not. I'm not asking anyone to skip school or only get one exam result. But in England, our finals at school, you come out of school with what's called A levels. And but unfortunately, because I started working at 17. I just turned 17. No, just turned 18. And I left school. I did that movie Sweeney Todd, and the only exam that I'd done before that, which I was able to do, was dance. So the only examination I have. So if band or acting doesn't work out, I guess I could be a professional dancer. And ballet, particularly, I was very good at.
James is very graceful.
I did up to grade 6, I think. Dan, go on.
Nice.
You've got a good one.
Have I?
Yeah.
Which one?
Ding, 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 ding.
Oh yeah, of course. I can play the xylophone to grade 8 standard, which
Really?
yeah,
It's phenomenal.
yeah. It's on YouTube somewhere, but we're not gonna.
It is on
Yeah.
YouTube. What do you have to search for? Dan Smith.
Okay. If you search for Dan Smith Sparks on YouTube, you'll probably find it.
It's so good as
But
well.
on the related videos, there is a video of a Turkish man making a kebab. So I'm not really sure. I think that's probably something to do with my Twitter username. So yeah. But yeah, apart from that, I'm really quite unfeasibly good at hula hooping for a man. So that's one I learned recently. In fact, sorry, that's news to you guys, isn't it?
Yeah.
Tristan, what's your secret?
I am good at shooting a shotgun.
Excellent.
Good to know.
And Tristan,
I'm a software programmer.
Yeah,
That's not the
Tristan
secret
can
talent.
program software. Roland?
I kite surf, so I'm pretty good at flying through the air attached to a big kite.
Yeah, that would do.
Yeah.
I guess.
Cool.
If
pretty
God forbid you ever pass away, can I put that on your tombstone?
Oh, you can.
Roland Johnson, pretty good at flying through the air on a big kite.
Yeah. Good.
And what or who inspired you to start your career in music? And that's from Jordan in the United States.
For me, it was my mother and my father, I think, because of the fact that they were both in music, and it was something I always grew up around. I was taught to play the violin at the age of 4. I think I started to play the violin by a method called Suzuki method, which is whereby you listen to music and then you have to play it back. And I think that's really stood me in quite good stead as. I mean, I'm not the world. I would never sit here and profess to be a great or even good guitarist. I can write songs well, but by no means am I super talented at my instrument, and I have to work every day at it. But that stood me in good stead in order to be able to write songs and hear chord progressions. That's for sure.
When I was 8, I got given a guitar for Christmas because my parents were sick of giving me scale electrics or something, and me throwing it away after 2 months. And I started doing guitar lessons and stuck with it, like been playing since I was 8, bass guitar since I was around 10. I did drum lessons from 11. So my parents were just like, and I really took to it and enjoyed it. So I guess they're the reason I started, and the reason I'm doing it now. So.
I think my dad, I guess, when he was a kid, worked in a record store, and has always had a massive sort of collection of music. He's a sort of vinyl records collector, which is something that I always quite enjoyed. I've started my own little collection now. I think growing up with his sort of fascination with music has kind of just pushed me in that direction. I worked quite hard at it, I guess. But yeah, it's been good.
As we all have.
Yeah.
It's weird because I don't think any of us played the instrument that we were actually. I mean, my mum and dad, when I was a kid, said that I wasn't allowed to have drum lessons or guitar lessons because they'd worked with bands, or their bands that they'd worked with had been self-taught, so I wasn't allowed to have the lessons. And if I'm told that I'm not allowed to do something or can't do something, I'm gonna put all my energy into it. So I don't think guitar was ever the instrument that I was originally meant to do, or meant to be a part of. I think Larry's just received some delicious milk t-shirts, which, oh my god, he really has. And you know, naturally that's not what we are as people, but please don't even.
Is it?
I thought you were joking.
You are kidding.
Oh my god.
What was the That is especially amazing.
That's lovely. Yeah, I mean, you know, naturally, are you naturally a drummer? I don't know if you are you?
No, I would say more naturally a xylophonist.
And Roland, you're naturally...
Xylophonist?
Hello?
I'm not sure.
And you're naturally a guitar player, not naturally a bass player. Tristan, I mean...
Well, I started on the drums.
You started, exactly.
And then I went singing for like 3 years.
I gotta interrupt for a second. Dan, the sleeves rolled up.
Oh my god.
They're from Matilda.
Oh no, Matilda doesn't have... Oh my god. Oh, are these from you? Come here. Sorry, 1 second. Thank you so much.
I love that. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
That's so cool.
That is
You don't have to wear
hilarious.
them, but you know.
All on
Everybody
stage.
else
Oh my
can
god,
have
Dragon is going to be so psyched. She's literally just passed out back in London. She's going to be so psyched.
Hashtag Tristan.
Hashtag.
Rojo, Jay is stuck. It's stuck.
When did that
Delicious
start? That was
milk.
like
Oh,
2
Jay,
days ago.
yeah, Jamie. Like,
Delicious milk. Alright, sorry guys. Yeah, next question.
that's amazing.
Favorite pizza topping from Grace in Melbourne.
Meat.
Me?
Ah, hang on.
We had a tartuffe the other day.
Oh
with-
boy. It was quite something.
Oh, it was truffle.
Got trouble on it.
Truffle
It was a
burrata.
$29 pizza as well, but
Burrata
crikey Bill,
and-
was it good?
What else? Parma ham?
Yeah, there was a bit of Parma ham on there.
Oh, it was good.
Floating about.
Yeah, it was pretty grand.
T, what's your
Yeah,
favourite pizza?
prosciutto.
Egg, actually. Is really good.
All the meats, everything.
Yeah, all the meats.
Egg is brilliant.
Egg's good, yeah.
Trust me, egg on a pizza.
Anyone
Bloody
else
mine.
want anchovies? Or was it just
Oh,
me?
no anchovies.
No, a pizza and a salad, I love it.
Fine, alright, no anchovies then.
Peer pressure.
Peer pressure.
No, no anchovies. Why are we making an order? Who's calling? Who's got money? I don't think. Oh no, my wallet's on the table. Damn.
From Karen, Ireland, if you could have one superpower, what would it be and why?
I've answered this one before and I'll answer it again, and I will answer it in the same way. It would be the power to appear 3 centimetres to the left of wherever I was. And that's stolen from Michael Sheen, but I loved it so much that I thought I'd keep it.
For me, I'd say flight. Like flying.
I'd be the invisible man.
Pervert.
I would probably go for teleportation. I seem to spend a lot of my time travelling.
Yeah, particularly recently, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so boom, we're in LA.
At least you
It
don't
would
have to
save
drive
on
back.
travel costs, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good shout. It's a good shout. I'd
No
probably
16-hour
teleport as well.
van drives.
The things you touched, I'd have my amp here and my guitar and my suitcase on my
Yeah,
leg. And
yeah.
Go.
Except you get to the other end and you're holding a chicken and a baguette.
Oh no, the poor French farmers ended up with music equipment.
I must have taken a detour.
What is your favorite memory that you all share together from Christina in California?
Probably, I would say recording.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a very stressful time. I mean, we went in there. We had the songs down already. Like we basically had them written, and we knew what the structure was and everything. But when you're spending so much time in close proximity with each other, you can grate on each other. You can, and I don't think any of us would sit here and pretend that didn't happen. You know, there were days where we did shout at each other, and you know, Tristan and I had a little Barney. You know, like.
I'm surprisingly good. I was pleasantly surprised how well everyone got.
Yeah.
You wait, mate.
Yeah, I know.
You wait.
I bet it's going to come
EP
next.
number 2.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, God, who's going to have
The stomp clap was a particularly good moment when we were all together.
Yeah.
That was fun. Yeah,
That was nice.
Stomp clap. You'll hear it on the record. It opens the record.
Just doing things together over there. It's really fun.
As kids, what was your dream job from China in Melbourne, Australia?
Mine's always been music. Ever since I picked up that first guitar, it was like, right, I'm going to be a rock star. Literally, I'll be a rock star. And as you're getting older, I went to university. I did music university, and you get to the stage where like, right, everyone's getting real jobs now. Music industry, the way it's going with like downloads and stuff, it's really hard to get into. Really hard. Like less and less bands are getting signed, less and less bands are getting those advances and making money. Like there is still a career in it, if possible, but it's a lot more difficult. But I've always been like, right, I'm going to chase the dream. So here we are in LA playing shows, and it's crazy.
I don't want to be here. I wanted to be a
ballet dancer.
No. I wanted to be a princess. No, I always wanted to be an oceanographer growing up, and unfortunately, growing up in the south coast of England, all you get to study in an oceanography degree is things called flatworms. And I had these dreams of me going down to Portsmouth Harbour or Southampton Beach and going riding dolphins, which just isn't the case. So I sort of sat that off and decided, well, you know, I'm pretty good at singing, I'm pretty good at acting. I'll sort of combine the two, and then I fell into. Well, I'm not bringing myself up. Don't give me whatever. I'll shut up now. Go on down.
I quite fancied being a primary school teacher.
Did you really?
Yeah, mainly because I knew a lot.
You are a big kid.
I knew a lot of things, but nothing well enough to teach it at a higher level. But I'm also quite, you know, I'm just an easygoing, relaxed, nice guy.
Well, you are.
I'm a nice kind of guy.
You are. I don't know if you can say that.
Well, I just.
We can say that. He's a nice kind of guy.
Yeah, and I quite
He'll
like.
do.
You know, I quite like.
He'll do.
I think I could help these kids have a wonderful education.
I think you can too.
Yeah, so I'm going to go do
I
that.
think you're very patient. That's actually one thing you are. You're very patient. I just realised this guy here looks so much like you. Jake Simpson, if you're out there, I found your doppelganger. It's Dan Smith. Look, do they all look the same?
He's got curly hair. Mine not so much.
He's like a good-looking Dan Smith.
He is like a good-looking Dan Smith.
Oh,
No.
to the day.
Phases. I wanted to be a software engineer to start with.
Very nerdy.
Very nerdy. And then I wanted to work as a studio engineer in a music studio. And this kind of happened at the same time as all of that.
So the band.
Yeah.
Yeah, we said, Tristan.
Once you'd been dealing with us and realised that the musicians were a real pain to work with, you thought, well, I'm going to be
I'll be one of those guys.
Yeah, because then,
and then
someone else will have to be the engineer.
Exactly.
Yeah, I can see that.
But maybe later on in life I'll be an engineer. So.
Each one of you imitate each other, from Miriam and Sadia Reagan.
No, I'm going to do Roland.
You do Roland.
Hi, I'm Roland. Hi. He's always smiling. I'm such a moody person that it just makes me so mad sometimes when he's like, hi. And I'm like, oh, I'm
going to do Tristan, if that's alright.
Yeah, Bob.
There you go. That was an easy one.
Roland, you're going to do me.
I'll do.
Okay, Jamie's is quite tough. It's like, okay, so guys, we're going to do it like this. This is the way it needs to sound. I want 10 guitars on it. I want 10 guitars, and we need to turn this one up. No, it needs to come down. No, I think it needs to go up.
Dan.
Love it. Good luck.
I don't know what I can. Drums.
Drums.
Wow.
That's my fear.
Yeah, Dan's is a bit like, God, work.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I can't back this weekend, guys. Work.
We should move on before we end up killing each other with
Yeah.
this question.
Yes. And I get
What
sacked.
toothpaste do you use from Ashland in Australia?
I brush my teeth like Kesha. no, that's not true. I brush my teeth very well. Colgate. Colgate, if you're watching.
Okay.
I'll take that free supply now, please.
Extra
Thank
white.
you.
Family white.
Whatever Roland's using at the moment.
It was, yeah. Yeah.
Aquafresh, probably.
Oh yeah, no, I do have
Keeping
this as well.
keeping it British.
But I have the,
I think.
maybe, this, like the one with,
Oh, yours
comes out the tube.
Yeah, I
the
don't like
micro
that.
action.
Oh, the posh one.
No,
Of
I don't
course.
like that.
Tristan has the posh
I like
toothpaste.
it. I like it traditional, from a squeezy thing.
These t-shirts are so dope. The cut is brilliant. Oh, sorry.
Toothpaste.
I'm Colgate as well. Something minty fresh, super white.
2v2 there.
Question from me. What's your favorite Avenger?
Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah, I can't argue with that.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with that.
I also like Captain America.
Yeah,
It's pretty cool, right?
I'd quite like to be.
I mean,
Captain
obviously
America.
Iron Man is
Iron
really dope.
Man's pretty.
Iron Man is really
So
fucking
we're done with the questions unless you want to do this or that and would you rather?
Yeah, of course.
Oh,
always.
yes.
Yeah, let's
Yes.
do it.
Always.
Okay.
We'll just shout out the answers.
Would you rather go back in time and meet your ancestors or go to the future and meet your grandchildren?
Future.
Back in time.
Back in time, yeah.
I don't want to mess anybody up.
Yeah, back in time.
Would you rather be half your height or double your weight?
I'll be double my weight.
I'd be half my
I think
height. I'd
that
still be
wouldn't
about
be too bad.
5 foot probably.
I would go half my height as well.
I go half my height. I mean, I don't really.
No, I'd be double the weight and get a new gym membership.
Double the way, yeah, double my weight and get a free gym membership.
If we all
A gym membership actually would be good for me.
Yeah.
If we all halve our weight, we can all just travel the world as a tiny band.
That's true. That's true.
There's a niche market in that. I
Yeah,
see.
exactly.
There's a niche there.
We wouldn't have to get a van when we travel. We could just get a,
We need a
smart car.
We need a small
Someone's
trumpet
pocket.
though. We need smaller instruments.
Someone's
Can you imagine with like a massive guitar?
someone's
Yeah.
pocket.
Would you rather be a ninja or a wizard?
Ninja.
I am a wizard.
Yeah, ninja. Because you
What are
could
you talking about?
you could like kill
We'll talk about
someone
this later.
and they won't even know.
Wizard.
Yeah, you can't contain a wizard.
You can't contain a wizard.
Would you rather have a rewind button in your life or a pause button?
Pause, definitely, because then I could just screw around with other people. Certainly.
Yeah, pause.
Pause.
I like pause.
Just take a moment.
I do rewind.
No regrets.
actually.
Ah,
See,
just one.
No, because then you just be doing the
But
same thing.
you'd have to make sure that you wouldn't do it all the time because you could do it forever.
But the thing is, I think we have a pause button in life, which I think we can use on a daily basis, man. When things get tough, you just take that pause button. I'm serious. I know it sounds mad, but it's true. I just had a pause button just then.
Good. Wish I could rewind that.
Would you rather talk like Yoda or breathe like Darth Vader?
Dan, when he sleeps, does breathe like Darth Vader.
Talk like Yoda.
Talk like Yoda, yeah.
Yeah, Yoda. We'll take Yoda.
No,
Breathe
you,
like Darth Vader.
you're Darth Vader these days.
No,
already
just...
Darth Vader.
Yeah, it is from...
Yeah,
Can you imagine a date if you breathe like Darth Vader?
Dumbledore or Gandalf?
Oh, that is...
Oh, Gandalf.
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 I mean,
Gandalf.
Yeah,
Dumbledore,
he's-
he is my official lover. In a movie.
He is?
In
Oh,
a movie.
There we go.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
We are lovers.
yeah, we can.
As much as I love you, Ian, I do love Ian as well, but not in the same way.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Serena,
very
actually, is like...
Would you rather have mermaids or unicorns be real?
You're the unicorns, obviously, and unicorns are real.
Not dragons, though.
Dragons are real too.
Oh, dragons are
Of
real.
course they are.
Really?
Dragons are massive, yeah. That's not mine.
Unicorns, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
Easy,
unicorns.
easy.
Land narwhals.
The land narwhal.
Yeah.
Narwhal.
Yeah.
Would you rather be fluent in every language or master every instrument?
Fluid in every language. Hands down. It frustrates me so much when I go to a country and I can't speak their language. It's so, like, Italian for me, my Italian is dire. I mean, it's not even worth beginning. Like, I'll start a sentence and it just, like, sort of fades away and it's just pants. Yeah, every language for sure.
I'd definitely prefer master every instrument.
Yeah, so would I. If we can keep our
Takes
language
notes out.
skills now, I know a bit of Spanish and English, I think I can travel around the world with that.
Yeah, you guys could sing in different languages and we can master instruments.
Yeah.
It'd be perfect.
That's it. We
soy. Wow.
Oh dear.
I can't believe you just said that.
Milkshakes or smoothies?
Smoothie.
Milkshake.
Smoothie.
Today. It depends on the type of day, I think.
Usually had a milkshake.
We
Yeah,
had
we
a
did have
delicious
a delicious milkshake.
Delicious milk.
Shake.
Today, milkshake.
Tomorrow,
So-
who knows?
The
That's just a
exciting
moment for
times.
you.
Although bear in mind, our favourite beverage is actually French champagne.
Oh dear.
Yeah. Prosecco? No. Sorry.
Read the book or see the movie?
Read the book.
See the movie.
See the movie.
This is why we don't get on as a band. Everything Jamie says, Tristan and I disagree with.
Someone's got to lead you a bunch of reprobates.
I think read the book.
Definitely.
It's more versatile.
Halloween or Christmas?
Christmas.
Halloween. No, seriously, come on. Halloween's awesome. You have to dress up as whatever you like. If Christmas, you have to dress up as Santa Claus.
No, Christmas. It's
Dress
family,
up as
family
whatever
time.
you like any day of the year.
And
You
a
usually
massive
do.
plate of food.
Yeah.
I've seen you dressed up as a mouse.
Talk about that all the time.
Sunrise or sunset?
Sunset.
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 Yes.
We can
Sunrise is beautiful, but if you're watching the sunrise, you've genuinely been up for a long time, and that's not good. That's when you just go, why am I still alive?
Green Day or Blink-182?
Blink. Dan?
He's on the side.
Sorry guys.
You're gonna go.
You're going Green Day.
You're gonna go.
Yeah.
Dookie, don't get me wrong. Dookie is an amazing record, but as is Take Off Your Pants and Jacket and
Everything.
Enema of the State is pretty good.
Yeah. I never really got into Blink. Sorry. Sorry guys.
You're out.
Well, we're going to try.
The Beatles or the Rolling Stones?
Beatles.
Beatles.
Cake or pie?
Cake, obviously.
Cake.
What do you mean? The Abbey Road, great. Sergeant Pepper's. Sergeant Pepper's is one of the greatest records of all time. I don't get
Beach or pool?
Beach.
Oh, beach.
Beach.
Beach all, every time.
Tea or coffee?
Tea.
Tea. Green tea.
Yeah, green tea
Green
for sure. Yeah, French champagne.
Delicious milk, tea. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't drink coffee. I run quite hot anyway, so when I drink coffee, I got Roland when we were here the other day. Roland had a caffeine inspired injected.
Yeah, Monster energy drink.
Maybe
Never
mad.
again.
Other energy drinks are
That's
available.
great publicity for them.
Yeah, sorry.
No, they're great. I
So
love
Monster.
Monster, but I don't drink caffeine anymore.
They're too big, the bottles for me, that's why.
Early bird or night owl?
Naturally early bird, but because we've been travelling so much recently, it's
We haven't been sleeping really. We've been
It's
up
been
at
hot,
6 o'clock in
yeah.
the morning and bed at 3 o'clock.
Sci-fi or fantasy?
Fantasy.
Sci-fi.
Can't combine both.
No.
Sci-fi.
fantasy. I think it has to be fantasy for me too. I think so. As much as I love sci-fi, Roland's got me here. What did you say?
I said
You
fantasy.
said fantasy. Okay.
No, I don't really like Star Trek.
Well, Kathy, really alienating love. That's a big fan base. You know.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying. I'm
That's it. You're rock and roll.
I'm
Whatever.
allowed
who
an
cares?
opinion, right? I'm not into it.
What about all the sunsets that he's just defended?
Yeah.
All the sunrises or
Yeah.
whatever.
Long hair or short hair?
On a girl?
Whatever.
Like on me or on someone else?
On
I
a
don't know. I just had the fans ask.
on a Labrador.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I prefer short, long-haired dogs because they don't molt.
I've recently I've been cutting my hair quite short recently because I've been getting quite warm. It's getting quite hot now, and I prefer to have short hair when it's hot. But don't get me wrong, I love having long hair too. Either really, whatever.
Short hair.
Yeah, sure.
Tristan has had long
I
hair.
had one,
once.
yeah, at school.
He looked like a Sri Lankan Billy Ray Cyrus.
Last one.
Last
is
one.
Water or soda?
Water,
Water, yeah.
every time.
Water.
French champagne. Water.
Awesome.
Perfect. Thank you so much, guys.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
The song was like the ending almost sounded like "So Here Angels" for 30 seconds to Mars.
Did it really?
Yeah.
It's actually ripped from a song called
Get out of your car.
It's by Amy Lee. Closes the door. Music for love is strong enough to make you stay. You got me out here, Dan? Shining through the window. She said, I wanna see you again, but I'm stuck in cold weather. It'll be better. Can I call you then? I'm a rambling man. I'm gonna change. Change the song. Where's he gone? Who's coming to help? I think he's coming to help me. I think you're coming to help me. Yeah, just outside of Lincoln. It's as black as the coffee he was drinking. He sees the silver light shining. Thinks of Colorado and the girl he left behind. He said, I wanna see you again, but I'm stuck in cold weather. Maybe tomorrow will be better. Can I call you then? I'm rambling man. You're gonna change. Change the soul to blame. For leaving. It's a winding road, lost and found. I'm a lover, you're a runner, round and round. And I love you, but I need you. I don't want you, but I need you. Know it's you calls me back here, baby. When I close my eyes, I see you. No matter where I am, I can hear your echo through these whispered